Well, cool kids, the Maldives and Mali are not in my collection. Wish they were. Um, though, I did say in a video that I didn't have a coin from. Remember our video where I talked about acquiring the coins? If you go back and look through my. Anyway, it was called A Day in the Life of a Sick Addict, where I was showing you guys how I get these coins and what's left. Falsely told you, it just popped in my head. Sao Tome and Principe, I believe, was the country. I actually have a coin from there. So let's get that straight right now. That is not on the list, okay? So if you guys are actually looking through your stuff, looking for coins that you want to offer to me, via email, in my channel description, I do have PayPal, guys. If the price is right, Anyway, I'll quit. Sao Tome and Principe is not on the list. I bought that at my last coin show. Matter of fact, I just totally forgot about it, and then it popped in my head, and I was like, oh. So I don't have like a chart. This is all done in my brain. So for what that's worth. So our next country, we remember Mali and Maldives are off the list. We don't have them. Someday, #one day. But what we do have is the next country on the list, and it is a cool country. It's been around in its current iteration since the Crusades, give or take. Obviously it's modernized, but it was actually started by Crusaders. Here we go, with no further ado. Malta. The Maltese Falcon. Oh, wow. Now, you'll notice a lot of religious iconography displays on their coinage. This is because they were literally founded by a religious order. So it's a religious, almost a theocracy initially when this thing was started, because it was started by a Crusader order. Supported, of course, by the Holy See, and a buffer state between, during the time of the Ottoman Empire, a buffer state between the Islamic nations and Europe. So it's always been an important naval position. It was important in World War II while fighting Germany. The British made sure to hold it as long as they could and hard as they could. It was strategically vital. But throughout history, this island has always been this way. Prior to being taken over by Crusaders, there were indigenous people. Those indigenous people were not removed or, completely removed. They're still, they're of North African descent. So it's kind of a melting pot, really. Like a Tunisian kind of descent up there. So, or Moroccan, this kind of stuff. And then you bring in these Crusader Knights, and they all just kind of started breeding, and they've made their own nation. Yeah. The nation still exists today. And it is a strategic holding, and a really neat story, Some of these smaller countries, as I've been doing this, as I've been making these videos, I'm starting to realize a lot of these smaller countries exist because no one how do I put this gently? No one else desires to take them, and it's frowned upon in today's world to just conquer places. Now, some places aren't like that. Malta is a strategic holding, and the Catholic League, which was a conglomeration of Italian states, Spain, Andorra, all these places that were trying to hold off the Ottomans in the Mediterranean. Okay, so it was kind of a Mediterranean thing. Malta was a state that they propped up for the purpose of holding off the spread of Islam. Now, if you think that's a good thing or a bad thing, I'm not getting into, but the country that's kind of it's always kind of been that since the Crusaders got there. It's a strategic and holding. It's like I said, a melting pot, and deeply religious place, and very lovely from all the photos I've seen. I've never actually been there, and a lot of tourism. Tourism's one of their bigger money makers. A lot of these island nations are like that, though. You may have noticed. I wouldn't mind going there. Yeah, I think of a lot of these countries. Like a lot of them. Like, I'm not like, that's on my to-do list. Now, that's not to say I wouldn't go to Angola. I mean, I'm not opposed to going to Angola. I'm not opposed to going to Algeria. Okay. It wouldn't hurt my feelings to go to Algeria. The thing is, it's not precisely on my to-do list. It's not the bucket list. It's that'd be cool. Bahrain. I'm not opposed to going to Bahrain. If you said, hey, I can guarantee your safety if you go to Bahrain. And, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I go to Bahrain. I'll be honest with you guys. Nothing against Bahrain. I'm sure Bahrainis are great. I just don't know if it's the place for me. That's what I'll say. Guyana. Am I going to Guyana anytime soon? I'm not. Does that make Guyana a bad place? No, not at all. I am sure the people in Guyana. Oh, that reminds me. I was looking. I'm trying to figure out, some of these continents I've got covered. Almost. So I'm trying to figure out, and now that I have Belize, Benin was the country with the ugly coin. Now that I have Belize, I believe I have every nation in North America covered. And I'm almost positive on that. I'm pretty sure I have every nation in North America. South America, there's only one country I don't have, and that's Suriname. Suriname? Yeah. Don't have it. Asia, we're close. Really close. Africa's horrible. Europe, I believe we have every nation in Europe. Except for like Monaco, these little island countries. So, not Europe. We're not done with Europe, but we're really close. Africa and... we're Central Asia. That's the other one. Central Asia. Not even close on Central Asia. So, I guess I lied when I said Asia. Southeast Asia, we got covered mostly. Northeast Asia, we got covered. Except North Korea. The islands, there's a few island nations, like there's Micronesia I don't have, but I have a lot of the Samoa I have, Vanuatu I have, so we got a lot of the islands. What we don't have is Kyrgyzstan, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, right? These places. I do have Azerbaijan, but at great personal cost. And I'm afraid that all those countries are going to be that way, so it might be one a month, It might get that slow on these videos. All right. Anyway, thanks for watching. Malta. Cool. definitely a place I'd visit. I actually have a non-silver issue coin that I believe I did a video where I talked about it that depicts a very important battle that occurred between the Ottoman Empire and the Christian League, the Catholic League. And it happened in Malta. And the Turks brought a superior force, but were soundly defeated. And if you want to look that up, actually, let me get you the name of that battle real quick. All right, in 1565, the Great Siege of Malta occurred. The Knights Hospitaller, which was the order, the Holy Order, which was associated with Malta, fought off the Ottomans. Like I said, they look it up. Really cool. They fought against unbelievable odds and won. And that was due to some tactical and strategic blunders, as well as some other factors. It almost seemed like God conspired against the Turks on that one. But yeah, definitely worth a view if you guys are interested in history. The Catholic League then had a big naval victory after that. The Ottoman fleet was largely destroyed, and that was kind of the end of the Turkish push into the Christian lands. Anyway, have an amazing day. Like, share, subscribe. Hope you find all the collectibles of your dreams while you're awake. And yeah, I'll be here. You be near. Take care.